Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TAURUS Tarot Talk 1111. It's in the evening time. It's peaceful here. I don't have my son here. I don't have any animals around. It's really nice. So, let's have a really nice reading. Before I started doing the zodiacs for the week, I prayed, I meditated, I burned Palo Santo holy wood. I really tuned in and asked Spirit to give me a message for all 12 zodiacs for this full moon in Sagittarius. So this is the message that I got. No, I didn't write it down. So if you're a cross watcher and you heard me tell it in another video, if it's a little different, it's because I'm going on memory, okay? But the way it was channeled to me is that the full moons, okay, we have cycles, right? The new moon is about manifesting new things. The full moon is about reevaluating your new moon manifestation and making any changes to bring the manifestation in correctly, okay? It's releasing things that no longer serve you. It's kind of like a moon cleanse, okay? The full moon is about manifesting. It's about closing off. Oh, shit. How do I want to say this? It's about completing the manifestation from the new moon. It's taking a look. Okay, I set my attentions on the new moon that I am manifesting. I'm a powerful conscious creator, and I am manifesting, peace, love, harmony, union, if you're, in a romantic thing. Whatever your manifestations, a new job, a new car, a place to live, a divorce, a marriage, all of those things, okay? That's what we do at the new moon. So then at the full moon, we take a look at our new moon manifestations and where are we? How far did we get? Were we clear? Do we need to make changes? Do we need to reevaluate? Okay, and then also you're supposed to look at what is in your life that you need to release. Maybe cigarette smoking, addictions, drinking, toxic relationships, anger, whatever you want to release and excise from you, right? So, Spirit showed me that the full moon in Sagittarius, the major arcana card that represents Sagittarius is the Temperance card. Okay, Temperance is about balance, healing, tempering, patience. Oh, there's more that Spirit wants to tell me, but I really don't want to go on and on and on. Okay, so basically the gist of it is this full moon in Sagittarius is all about balance. Let's just lay it out in layman's terms. Balance. Balancing the inner with the outer, the above with the below. It's balancing the yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine. It's equal reciprocity. It's getting out of lack mentality. It's being in the flow of divine timing. Okay? You give, I receive. I give, you receive. It's that figure 8. Okay? So that's what this moon is about. This is what Spirit showed me in my vision. That the new moon the full moon in Sagittarius is about balance. And it's about moving into the flow of what it is you're trying to create and manifest. Also, it's about getting rid of and releasing and healing the areas in your life where you have toxic relationships, low vibration, I'm sorry, guys. All right, I got to speak. I've got a spirit here that wants to talk to a Joanne, Jonah. I don't know, something like that. I feel like this is your grandmother coming through to tell you your mom is going to be okay. So if you're watching this and this resonates with you, that's the message. Your grandmother is here to tell you that your mom is going to be okay. She's not dying. I'm hearing she's not dying. Unless she chooses to give up, she's going to make it. That's the message. Okay, sorry. Back to business, guys. Sometimes it happens like that. So my vision from Spirit was that this is the last full moon before the eclipse season, which starts on July 2nd. Okay, it's a full lunar eclipse, I believe, but I haven't done my research. I've just kind of got a memory of hearing that, or intuitively knowing that. I'm not sure which, but either way, I believe it's a full moon or full lunar eclipse. Okay, so this full moon is your last chance to balance your energy before eclipse season. And eclipses are about eclipsing things out of your life. Okay, sometimes it's like water seeks. This is another vision they showed me. If you take a cup to the ocean or the lake and you scoop a cup of water out, you don't leave a hole absent of anything where the water was taken from. Water seeks to level itself off. Okay, so the eclipses are about removing something from you that doesn't serve you anymore, that you've already learned your lesson from. If you're stuck in a marriage that no longer works, or you're in a relationship that no longer works, or you're in a job that no longer works, these were all karmic lessons that you were supposed to learn. And maybe the reason why you are unhappy, or it's not working, or it's toxic, is because it is time to learn that lesson, be grateful for the lesson you learned, and then release that karmic so that you can fill that hole, right? Because water seeks to even itself out. You have to get rid of something to bring something in, okay? So we don't want to get rid of good things. We want to get rid of the bad things. There's layman terms for you. So get rid of the bad to make room for the good and the new, the old for the new. Also, I've been getting messages that most people are getting people from their past that are coming back for a soul review, okay? It could be karmic past life soulmates that maybe you haven't met them yet in this life, or you have. Either way, but they're coming back to be healed. And did you learn that lesson? And then something new will come in and challenge that lesson. Okay, so you're like, oh yeah, my ex, he was abusive, he was an SOB, I let him go, and I'm done with that. Okay, so here comes Romeo, beautiful eyes, nice body, or princess, whatever, you know, male, female, doesn't matter. But here they come, just looking bright as the sun, right? All right? But you go out, you get to know each other, you know, they've got their mask on, they're being cool, and then all of a sudden, they get angry. They slam a door. Or they get angry and give you a shove. Or you know, and then you're being tested, right? Did you really learn your lesson? Is that karmic relationship from the past really taught you how to move forward into your future? You know? So if you have abandonment issues, are you going to allow your next lover or your next soulmate or your next whatever to come in and when you start seeing the red flags of abandonment, you know, they're in one day, they're out the next, that in and out energy, you know, how many times have they left you? How many times have they ghosted you or blocked you? Or, you know, those are signs that you are repeating old patterns. Okay, so Spirit wants us to take a long look through that full moon of what do we need to let go of, what old lessons can we take from and learn and bring into our future. And you are going to be tested. So do you really have you really learned your lesson? Okay, so this is the opportunity for that balance, right? You get rid of what doesn't serve you and you bring in what does. And the lunar or the eclipse season is all about getting it's divine intervention. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the next analogy that Spirit showed me. They showed me a small child getting on a bicycle. All right, they get on their bicycle, and you've got two different groups of kids. Okay, you got one kid that gets on this bicycle, starts pedaling, takes off. Man, they're having a great time. They mastered the art of riding a bike first try. No falling, no skinned knees, no problems. And they ain't looking back. They're heading on down the road, right? They're all smiling and they're waving at mom and dad, and they're just victorious. Then you got the other kid, okay? The other kid who's a little scared, a little leery, a little worried, you know, because they've been hurt before. They've tried things before, and they've fallen down, and it hurt. They're not sure if they're ready for this. So, you know, they get wobbly on their bike, and it's a little wobbly, and they pedal, you know, but they don't have their balance yet. So, you know, you've got to balance out friction, right? You got to get those pedals going and balance going in order to have the harmony that you need to ride that bike. So, where are you on your journey, Taurus? Are you riding the bike and waving back at the parents? Or are you wobbling and falling and skinning your knees and in fear and insecurities and not truly balancing yourself so that you can fly down the road on that bike? Okay? And if you can't balance yourself, there's no shame in that. But know that the divine comes in during eclipse season. The Divine Mother, the Divine Father, the parents. When you fall off and you cry and you say, I can't do it, they're going to gently pick you back up and put you back on that bike. Okay? And the fears have to be gone. They have to be gotten rid of. The blocks that are holding you back from finding your balance and finding your bike ride, you know, your ride, is going to be challenged and set right. So you might have a tower moment. You might have an epiphany. You might repeat a pattern. You might meet somebody new and they're just like the last one. Right? These are red flags that we are supposed to be paying attention to. So that's what the full moon in Sag is all about, balance. And the eclipses are all about Mother, Father, God, divine intervention, placing you on that bike, on your path, moving you forward, not allowing you to fall into victim mode and say, I can't. All right? So if you can't stabilize your own energy, eclipse season's all about God doing it for you. Okay? And it's beautiful. When you get to the other side, you're grateful, 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 right? Because you're like, wow, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know that I could ride that bike. It's so exciting. You know, once I put my fears aside, once I learned how, once I pedaled at the right velocity, once I balanced my body in the right way, all of those life lessons, you know, once you get it, you're going to soar on that bike. All right, so that's the channeled message that I brought through. And yeah, it changes a little bit each time I tell it because I should have wrote it down. But it's still the same message. It's just kind of, I'm a storyteller. So the story gets a little bit here and there. Okay, so Taurus, if you stuck with me this long, we're 15 minutes into your reading, please stick around to see what Spirit is going to give you for advice during this full moon and eclipse season. Okay? Wow. I love these cards. Expect beautiful change. New moon eclipse. Powerful. I'm sorry, not beautiful. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Ah, we were just talking about eclipses. So expect powerful change, Taurus. Spirit's telling you. You got to balance on that bike because you're going to get a nice little shove from the universe during eclipse season. You're going to be set on your path, set on your journey, placed on the place that you were meant to be, the place you asked to be. You incarnated here to be there at this moment, at this time, for this reason, okay? All right. Oh, and maybe your lesson is about self-love in order to have true love. Because you have to have self-love. You have to fill your own cup first. When your cup floweth over, others can fill their cup from your cup. But if your cup is empty and dry and you're relying on other people to fill your cup, then there's going to be dry spells. There's going to be times when you don't have any love in your life. So this might be one of your lessons that you need to learn to make this powerful change happen. You need to learn to love yourself, self-worth, know your value. Don't rely on external forces to fill your cup. Because when this card shows up, this tells me that once you fill your own cup, true love is there, waiting for you. Okay? But you got to have a full cup. The Two of Cups, one doesn't bring an empty cup, and the other one brings a full cup. They have equal cups. I have as much love in my cup as you have in your cup. This is beautiful, Taurus, okay? So this could be new romance. This could be new love. But make sure before eclipse season that you've got yourself in balance and you know your worth, okay? Ooh, and your crown chakra, okay? This is truth, this is clarity, this is victory. So if this is a romance read for you, because I do set my intentions that this is relationship slash advice for the new moon energy or full moon energies, okay? So it's both. It's for relationship. Ooh, I got a fly trying to bite me. So it's a relationship that you get clarity on. You find something out, it goes right up through the crown chakra. All right, and this in this particular deck, it looks like this is divine knowledge. Okay, maybe you and your person haven't met yet, or maybe you and your person are just getting started. But this is a gift from the divine of victory and clarity and opening up your crown chakra. Okay, right up through the crown chakra. Gift from God. So look for new knowledge, new love, and new knowledge. Victory. Wow, 2 aces, guys. That's beautiful. Yep. And what did I say that the full moon in Sagittarius is about? It's about balance. Balance. So this, when this card comes up for me, you know, I know it can be like going to court and, you know, I'm not feeling that for you, Taurus. I'm feeling like this is karmic balance. This is balancing out the karmic scales. What you talk about, you bring about. What you put out, you receive. You got 2 aces. This is a brand new beginning. But you're going to have to balance your energies. Spirit's telling you, this is on the horizon. This is what's coming for you. But you've got to balance the scales, okay? And if you don't, Divine's stepping in to do it for you, okay? This is a major arcana. There you go. So your advice is tune out distractions. I had to do that today. It was very difficult, but I had to do it. And now I got a fly distracting me because it's biting. It's not just landing, it's biting. Okay, so tune out distractions. I believe that Spirit is speaking to you. Spirit is bringing you the clarity in the situation that you want, that you asked for, that you're trying to manifest. But you've got to tune out distractions. Spend time in reverie. Go for a walk. Take your shoes off. Okay? Step on Mother Earth, talk to your spirit guides, because they're trying to talk to you and they're trying to bring you sacred knowledge that you need for whatever is coming after eclipse season, right? We're starting all over. And we have 2 new moons in July, guys. That's crazy. We had 2 new moons in Libra back March, maybe? I don't know. A couple months ago. That doesn't happen. That's special. It's special. Okay? So there's special shit happening in the cosmos. All designed, pre-designed for our ascension process. What we are bringing now to the table here on Mother Earth. Okay? Tune out distractions, because something beautiful is manifesting in the 3D from the 5D for you. But you need to be balanced and you need to be listening. Listening. That's what I'm hearing for you, Taurus. Okay? And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is manifestation. Look at, she is making a sacrifice at the altar. She's sacrificing. What is eclipse season? It's getting rid of something. It's sacrificing something so that something else can come in. And look at the beautiful, beautiful stuff, the change that is coming in for you. Okay? So, do your moon rituals. Make your offering. Talk to God. Talk to the divine. Talk to your higher self. And in doing that, you will balance yourself and allow your true love to come in. Next up, you have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay? So, let me just look at this so that yeah, this is a divine separation. I see these angels up here. Look at this man. He's holding his heart. He's like, oh my God, I gotta leave her. I gotta leave her. I don't want to leave her. I love her so much. He's like leaving the bed, you know. I wish that would like clear. But anyhow, here she is laying in the bed. Looks like, you know, she's beckoning to him to come and join her in this passion, this moment, right? But he's holding his heart. He's like, I can't, babe. I gotta go. Gotta go. Can't stay here. And the angels are all egging him on. They're like, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. So I feel like there is love here, but something, divine timing is at play. That's what I'm hearing. Divine timing. Okay, you're separate. You're not together right now. But the love is there. And the angels are guiding it. Okay? So, divine timing is the message for that card. Alright. Last card. All there is to love has been there all along. You know what I just saw? Spirit just showed me Glenda the Good Witch pointing at Dorothy's feet, at the ruby red slippers, and saying, Dorothy, the magic was within you all along. It's always been there. All you had to do is click your heels 3 times, which is ceremony, which is intention, and say, there's no place like home. Right? So, powerful manifestation energy in this card for you. I know it's not always meant that way, but that's the way I'm taking this for you. Spirit's telling me you've had the ruby slippers all along. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you have never found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock the universe. So there's somebody, I'm seeing again that cup of water. You got to get rid of, you got to make space. So perhaps you're in a relationship that you need to let go of so that these 2 new aces can come in with balance. Yeah, big changes. And you know what? If it's a toxic relationship and you don't get rid of it on your own, that eclipse right there telling you, expect powerful change. Okay? So, you might get a tower moment. You might get a big hug. You might get put back on that bicycle and given a nice shove. And you're going to have to learn to pedal, Taurus. And you're going to have to get rid of something or someone. I'm hearing that there has to be a purge. You're going to have to let go of something to make room for something else. And it doesn't have to be the person. Okay? You have to let go of the anger or the addiction or whatever is the block. If the person is like your twin flame or your soulmate or your karmic soulmate and you're supposed to be together, because you do have a beautiful card here of stay optimistic. All right? But I really feel like what Spirit's trying to tell you is you've had the magic within you all along. You just had to realize that when you begin to find love in people and places where you never found it before, that could be the person you're with, right? They could have a change of heart. They could be changing and growing and upgrading too. Okay, but it's always been because you've grown. So we attract to us what we vibrate with. Okay? So if you're in a lower vibration, you're going to bring in a person of lower vibration. If you're in a higher vibration, that person of a lower vibration has to leave so that somebody that vibrates at the same rate you are can come in. So when you get a DNA upgrade, when you get a joy, peace, love, happiness upgrade, stability, balance, all of that happy stuff, all of this stuff comes in for you. Powerful change. An Ace of Cups, an Ace of Swords, and the Libra or Justice balance card. Okay, we're talking about balance. All right, stay optimistic. Make your offerings. Do your moon ritual. You know, separation from your partner is on the horizon. It doesn't say separation from your true love. It says from your partner. Okay, so you get to choose, reevaluate, right? What do we let go of during this full moon? Is there anything that doesn't serve us anymore that we need to make space for something better to come in? All right, all there is to love has been there all along. That's been your reading, guys. I love you. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments below. And if you would like your own personal private reading during these moon energies, I would love to channel them for you. Go ahead and hit the link below in the description box and purchase your own private reading. I'm running a special $30 for 30 minutes and $1 a minute after that. That's a big discount from my normal prices, which are also listed. And if you would like to make a good karma donation, it's always a blessing. And I am grateful, grateful, grateful for each and every one of you. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Namaste.